What is going on? What is going on? It's your boy Doody back again with another video, and this time we are taking a look to see how DSP did after his full throat beg on the podcast today. Of course, as you guys watched, our boy DSP requested that his Dents alter how they plan to support the stream today. Don't give memberships, don't give super chats, just give the tips, because our boy Phil has two big bills that are coming up shortly that he needs to pay. And according to Phil, he has no money whatsoever because his YouTube check was already gone and spent. And I'm pretty sure most of that went to WWE champions, and I'm assuming most of the tips that he's gathered in the last 4 or 5 days that he claims he's broke and has no money, I'm pretty sure it went to WWE. Of course, Vince McMahon is happy whenever he receives his tithe from our boy Phil. So I wanted to see and capture right at the very end to see how Phil did. You know how he has his tip segment or his support segment where he does shout outs, and I wanted to know if the whales heeded the call and came out and dropped massive amounts of donos. I'm not gonna spoil myself, but I'm pretty sure that if you look at the game he's playing, if you look at the podcast itself, if you look at how full-throated desperate Bill was, including how he was last night with his unrecorded beg segment, which he chose not to record or show to anyone because of course he didn't want to get criticized by Moist Critical, and I'm pretty sure he's concerned that that clip will get sent to Craig, Stuttering Craig, and he was right because I actually did send him that specific clip. So let's see how Phil managed to do.
Ice in your name. Only Iced Infinite did a super chat. Says, are you playing Elden Ring DLC? I would assume people want to see me play it. I would be interested in it. So, I would say it's a strong possibility. There you go. Thank you for the super chat. We got one tip today. Wow. One tip. A $2 tip from...
Did you hear that? Did you hear how he sounded when he realized that he only received one tip? One tip for $2. How do you think that makes this person feel, Phil? How do you think that that person feels knowing that you have such a disdain for their tip? These people work, well, most of them do, not all of them. Most of them work pretty hard for their money, and you know, they like to know that if they are tipping you, that you actually are grateful and that you are happy that they took the time and took the effort and took the money out of their pocket to fund your business and to fund your household and to allow you to eat, Phil. So you really don't have to have that kind of disgust when you only get one tip, Phil. Only get one tip. And the thing is too, is I've been watching, you know, while I started setting up, I've been watching how you've been acting on your stream, because you know that Wulong playthrough is not going to work out well for you. And you've just been nothing but snippy, annoyed, and just being utterly rude. You are. And then, of course, we keep hearing, oh, no one's talking to me, blah, blah, blah. Maybe because you're just super boring, Phil.
Lady Charisma. I have an idea for DSP versus the internet. Why not 1 week do a special week members send news clips from where they're from? It could be neat. It's a harmless idea. Oh, we could do a news week. I guess here's the thing, okay? That could work. But it would have to work if people put effort into finding funny news clips. I guess what I'd say is I wouldn't limit the news clips to... I wouldn't limit the news clips to being like from that week. It could be, hey, find one of the funniest news clips ever from your area or something, right? Although, admittedly, I do think that maybe 3 hours is a lot for that. Maybe we could be a segment. Maybe like, hey, this part of the show is news clips. And I've compiled all the news clips into a 25-minute, we'll watch a bunch of them back to back or something like that. That could be an interesting idea. Thank you for that, Lady Charisma. First tip of the day. Okay. Okay.
I think he realized how obnoxious he came off when that tip came in, and you know, he's not, you know, he's Phil, so you know he doesn't think about how other people may feel and how he comes off. It's rarely that he does. Now, and if he does, he probably just doesn't care. I mean, that's just how Phil is. But I think with the beg and him, of course, promising never to beg again, and him full-throating beg yesterday and on his podcast, and the mere fact that he just received one tip and just came off so ungrateful, I think it may have dawned on him, and he tried to, you know, to make it seem like he was interested in this person's idea about news clips or whatever the case is. But I'm pretty positive that's never going to happen. So anyway, let's keep watching.
So, oh, by the way, and there's another announcement too. I totally forgot about this. If you're a member over on DSP Reacts, I have now posted up the threads by which you can nominate the videos for next week's DSP versus the Internet. They're already live. So whether you're a regular member, a ultra member, those threads are now live, and you can go ahead and post those up. And please do. Remember I said, the sooner the better, first come, first serve. So the earlier you post up your nominations there, very increased chance we'll watch it on the show, as opposed to someone who posts it in like the last 24 hours, where there's probably a very, very small chance that someone would be able to get that watched on the show. Just being honest. Okay? Ruffian Forever says, if you talked about doing events on DSP Gaming, I think you could, since the events are successful. We're literally, what did I just say? I said we're doing a birthday event. Next 1 month from like now, there's a birthday event, and that's what we need to start planning for. But this React event happens first, so we should hash this out first, and once the React event's hashed out, then we work on planning a gaming-related event here for my birthday on DSP Gaming.
So the event for the Dents is Phil's birthday. Phil's birthday. Of course, Phil's birthday extends almost a month anyway. And it's definitely, you know, that's all he talks about. And March will not be any different from past years. Expect to see more full-throated requests and begs and conversations over DSP's 41st birthday. I mean, I don't even know. I mean, I don't even know of kids that make their birthday such a big deal. Most people can just care less. It's another day, you know. Okay, yeah, it's nice to be with your loved ones and celebrate it. But of course, Phil rather be on stream with a bunch of strangers that he doesn't know and spend his birthday. Instead of spending it with his wife, he'd rather spend it online with a bunch of strangers. And we all know why. Because, of course, they throw money at him. What did he make last year? He made a few $100 last year on his birthday stream. And I'm guessing that will probably be the case as well this year. Although it's been pretty rough for Phil lately. It has. I mean, you guys watch my videos where I post about how he's doing with his tips and his super chats. And we all know that his income is down 26% year over year from last year at this given point. And yeah, that's a lot of money that Phil does not have. So, yeah, I mean, it could be that he gets nothing whatsoever for his birthday, or he just gets whatever he would normally get for a regular stream, you know, maybe like $100-$150 in tips. And you know, he's gonna be salty, and I'm pretty sure he knows this, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna whip out the whale tail gin and take shots for $100.
So that's, yes, that's happening as well. Crispy says, if you were into sports, it'd be cool to react to sports highlight clips. I mean, it's not that that's against any, like, it's not like that it still wouldn't be fun, right? It could still work. It could still be a fun thing to see me react to highlight clips, of funny highlight clips or something, or dramatic, epic highlight clips. That could still work. Just because I'm not a ginormous sports fan doesn't mean that I wouldn't enjoy it. You know, maybe there's a few technical things I wouldn't understand, right? Gamer Man, I don't do a daily podcast on DSP React, so how would you suggest that I separate talking about that channel only for that channel? Exactly. Doesn't make sense. I do a daily podcast that covers everything I do on the internet.
There you have it, folks. Nothing like rudeness and sarcasm You know, especially when you're begging the very people that you want, you know, to donate and throw money at you, you treat them like crap. Good job, Phil. Good job. Anyway, yup, he ended up with $2 after his podcast and 1 super chat for $1.99, and it did not go well. And I'm pretty sure the rest of the stream today, unless somebody comes out and wails out, I'm pretty sure 1 Minute Man will come in and drop his $20. But I expect him to probably make roughly anywhere between $30 and $60 today on his stream. And of course, we may get an emergency video after the daily rap where he's asking for more support, more tips, and more money, folks. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace.